Clamp this joint down. We're already live. Burn nothing down, brother.
That's where the camera's at?
Man, that motherfucker cracked, bro.
Oh, right here.
Yep. I don't got my other phone, man.
Get that thing fixed, bro.
Probably could, but I ain't got no iPhone. They trying to record me anyway. Taking all them pictures of people. You know how Esau do it. That's true.
Did you just put it in there? Save the trouble. Oh, yeah, probably is better.
Yeah, put it in there. We ain't gotta worry about the sun.
Yep.
You going there? In the middle. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
And first and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect. GMS Pittsburgh, coming at you another weekend, week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Okay, with a live camp, Lord willing, is edifying. What's got any precepts to start off with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can bring them out whenever you know when you're ready. All right. Hey, and another day in Babylon, man. Okay. But, as the scriptures say, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Okay? We're in the time of the Gentiles right now. The time of the Gentiles is yet to be completely fulfilled. But we see it on the horizon, man. Okay? You know, the Bible tells us that the Most High have put these people in position. He set their bounds that they cannot pass. But in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, around 10, what? It says, only he that let will let until he be taken out of the way. Okay, so go ahead, brother.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 5. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
See, the triumphing, which we go into that word triumph, goes like almost into winning, you know. I would probably like to know the actual definition of triumph. But the triumphing of the wicked is but for a moment. Okay? Esau's not going to get to enjoy his rulership that much longer, man.
Nope.
It's only a moment, especially in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's only been a brief moment. Okay?
Yeah. I got the word for triumph.
Go ahead,
It says triumph in the etymology dictionary. It says success in battle, conquest, also spiritual victory.
Damn.
You know, a procession celebrating victory in war.
Yeah, God, see? So the spiritual victory is for Esau right now, right? He's getting his portion of the blessing that was promised to him through his forefather Isaac, okay? Which was that he would have the fatness of the earth. But you got to ask yourself, how can two different nations both have the fatness of the earth? Well, that would mean that they would have to take turns, would it not?
Yep.
Okay? If Jacob was given the fatness of the earth, okay, and that his brothers would bow down and worship him, okay, thy mother's sons shall serve thee, roughly paraphrasing, if somebody wants to get that. You got something? Yeah. So, it was also told unto Esau when he got his blessing, look, man, I have given him his brothers for his servants. And we can read that, too. I'm going to let you bring out what you got.
This is 2 Ezra 6.
And I don't got my phone, so I got the phone.
This is 2 Ezra 6 and verse 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it thou followest?
Right. What shall be the end of the first age, and the beginning of the age that shall follow? What does it say? Go ahead, brother.
It says in verse 8, it says, And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him,
Right.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Jacob's hand held first the hand of Esau. Okay, so there was a period in time where we had them in captivity. Okay, go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right. And we're gonna symbolically we're gonna snatch him out of power again. Okay, Yahweh Shai. Okay, that stone cut out without hands is gonna demolish the final empire that's depicted in Daniel 2, which represents what? The second iteration of the Roman Empire, which we're currently living in today.
The toes.
That's right. The toes, partly of iron and partly of clay. Okay, it had the strength of the iron in it, meaning what? The military might, but the clay represent the weak points, how this place is divided.
Yep.
All right, and we're seeing that. We saw it in Rome with the different little, the Vandals, the Visigoths, those different little tribes or whatever you want to call them, and we're seeing it today with the different divisions. Okay, in this wicked place now. Okay. Go ahead, brother. Put up the precept.
This is Mark. Actually, this is Luke chapter 11 and verse 17. It says, but he knowing their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and the house divided against a house, it says, and the house divided against a house falleth. That's the point, because basically how the bro was talking about how this place is divided. Okay, how this last empire is divided. So Satan being against itself, it cannot stand it. The Lord also says, if a kingdom, I'll get it. It's basically the same thing. He just worded it differently.
Right. So, hey, as the scriptures tell us what? Because of their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yep.
You got whistleblowers of the nation of Esau. Telling no Esau. But hey, you should have did them people right, man. There shouldn't be no two-time losers of the nation of Esau in this country, man. Or anywhere.
All should be rich, man.
Hey, all across the world, every last Edomite should have some type of status and money, man.
Yep, land.
But you ain't got that.
Nope.
All right? And since you downplayed and you mistreated your own kind, y'all some of the most vindictive motherfuckers in the world. So, hey, man, you created enemies, some of the most subtle, most vindictive motherfuckers on the planet, being of your own nation, man.
You got these Edomites staying in the slums with Jake.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that just lets you know how he's not a moral man. Right? He's against his own people. So if he can destroy his own people, what you think he's going to do to everybody else?
There you go. You got to bump shoulders with your sworn enemy because your forefathers got you living in poverty, man. Yeah, man. You're living in shambles. Got something?
Oh, you go. I got that precept you called for. This is Genesis chapter 27 and verse 35. It says, and he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Because hey, Jacob came and took it. Now he said he supplanted him these 2 times. Like, look, you gave up the first one.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
You gave up. You said, what use is this to me? Let me get that pot. Let me get that pottage right there. I want them lentils.
Yeah.
All right, I want that stew. Give it to me now. I'm hungry.
What is my birthright to my stomach right now? It was a goon to a goblin. I want that, right? Go ahead.
He must have said, man, he couldn't find no deer.
Yeah, that nigga was
He
hungry.
probably done ate up all the deer.
Hey, which at the end of the day, he should have just went ahead and reverted to them mallows. that he ended up eating in the future. You should have just chewed up the mallows and kept that birthright, nigga. Found you a sweet grass to chew on or something.
Yeah, man. It says, and he said, it says, and Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord. And all his brethren have I given to him for servants.
Damn.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
I done gave him everything. I done made him over. I done put him over you. You gonna bow down unto him. What can I possibly give you, man?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Al.
It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Meanwhile, he's weeping at this.
Right.
He crying.
Come.
Right? It says, bless me, even me also, O my father.
Right.
And Esau lift up his voice and wept.
Come.
Right?
He was crying like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
When Esau can't handle what he's going through, because let's face it, honestly, they're frail people.
They are.
Okay, right now,
They don't like. That's why they don't like the fucking work.
yeah, no, they hate working. All right, hey man, you know, if this wasn't their kingdom, man, Esau would be a broke motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you why, because Esau is the king of riding the clock and dodging work. Oh, and taking credit for shit he ain't do.
Yep.
Nigga pop up and I did this. Meanwhile, Jake done did that shit.
Yep.
You see? Esau don't like working. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
Right. So he's telling him, look, I'm going to go ahead and give you, it's the same thing he told Jacob, ain't it? Fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. But there's a caveat to it. Go ahead.
It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live.
But you're going to have to get it by thy sword. Go ahead.
You're going to have to get it by destruction,
Yep.
by war.
If you want it, you're going to have to take it from your brother and other people. Go ahead.
And shalt serve thy brother,
Mm.
and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, so when
Right.
it's time for you to rule, right? That thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So there's a period of time where what? We had them under our feet.
Oh, I got that piece of paper.
Right? There was in submission. There was in subjection
Yep.
unto us.
That's right,
They
bro.
talk about how King David would put garrisons amongst the different spots in Edom, right? To keep a stronghold on them, so to speak, right?
Right.
So they were under us, man. But then when the time came for them to rule, they broke up.
I think there's a precept about that where the other nations are saying, let us break their bands from off of us. I don't know if you are minded of that scripture. Damn, I
Because we
forget
had
his word.
when the time of King David coming into King Solomon, we had all the nations
got it.
was under.
You got that one? Yep. Read it. Then you can read the other one.
Okay, go on. This is Psalm chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
See? Look, man, we got to get out from under these Israelites, man.
Yep.
You know, they doing too much, man.
Yeah. That goes along with Psalms 83.
But he said, why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? If the Lord didn't want it to happen, it wouldn't happen like that. Okay? The only reason y'all was able to break them bands is because Yahweh Shem Yahushua allowed you to do it. Go ahead, Al. If there's any more, if it's not, go to your other one.
Let me see what this is about.
You good. You know? So that's how Esau had to get. You still got something? You still holding something else?
I got over here.
Wait.
Yeah.
You got something?
Yeah, there's more. Verse 4 says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure.
Come, right. Because, hey, man, you know, like I said, the how about Shem Yahushua don't want to occur, it won't happen. Read yours.
Oh, yeah, Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right?
Yeah, so he hated him. What you gonna say? Yeah, he hated him for that blessing that he got. Okay, because ultimately, hey man, he knew that his future judgment was that he was going to have to serve his brother, man. Okay, and he couldn't stand it. Hey, you know, hey man, let's just face it, man. When Esau see somebody, Esau's the biggest hater, man. You know, he need to be the president of the Player Haters Club, like they show in that Dave Chappelle show, right? Esau's the president, man. He sees Jake. He knows Jacob is physically more dominant than him. Jake got more flavor, more salt. He's more loved by the ladies. He's so on and so forth. And he sees him as clearly the better man, but he can't help himself but to hate him. He can't help himself but to hate you, Jake. Okay? If you ever wondered why, all right, it's because Esau in his heart knows that you're better. Okay?
Yeah. He want what you got.
He want what you got, but he don't want to be you.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's why you got these different Edomites. They like Michael Jordan. They like the different entertainers, right? They like to see you shucking and driving and entertaining.
Right.
But after that, it's like, all right, go sit in the corner.
Yeah, go sit down, monkey.
Yeah.
But what they'll like to do is, they'll culturally appropriate. They'll copy you, but they don't want to be you. And that's what they women do as well.
That's like that, Salakia. If I may add, that's like that saying in the world, everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga.
Yep. That's it.
Oh yeah. Revelation 20 and verse 2. You want me to start at the top?
Start where the Spirit wants you to start.
Come on. Revelation 20 and verse 1. It says, and I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And that angel, that's Yahweh Shai. It says, verse 2, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. All right. And that old serpent that it's talking about, that's talking about Esau Edom. That's not talking about the actual spiritual demon Satan. That's talking about Esau Edom.
Right.
It says, and he cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up, and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season.
Right. So there was a 1,000-year period, okay, during the Holy Roman Empire, all right, where so-called blacks ruled in the Roman Empire, man. Okay? And you can find these different depictions, okay, in different places, but they've done what they call iconoclasm. This nigga's coming down the wrong fucking way.
Wow. Stupid shit.
Bro, he acting like... He must not be from around here. He can't be from around here. Them niggas. But anyway, right? So they did what they called iconoclasm, where they came through and they whitewashed all the icons. Yeah, you drunk as shit. Right? They knocked the noses off of certain things. They repainted and lightened the color of certain things.
Right.
Edomites. So like Esau.
Yeah.
Then bitch, you got a nerve to say, yes, I'm going to, yeah, bitch, be proud. Turn around. You should be more embarrassed.
Facts.
But anyway, right? So this is what they like to call the Dark Ages. They say that this is a period of history that is undocumented. Okay? No, in actuality, it's called the Dark Ages because darkies was ruling.
That's right.
Right. Because darkness is ruling, right? And when you go into some of the specifics, that Holy Roman Empire or the Byzantine Empire actually did last for about 1,000 years.
Yep.
1,000-year period. You know, and then what? About the 1300s is when Esau started to creep back in.
Get back into power.
Because hey, you had Jakes that was still ruling while Esau was creeping back in. Yep. You know, even what's that? You got King James for an example, which was a Jake.
That's right.
Esau started to creep in the 1300s, but in the 1600s, you still got Jake that's ruling over these different places, man.
Yep. Didn't King James rule over multiple areas?
Yeah, he's called King James the Sixth and the First. He's the sixth king over England, and the first king over Scotland and Ireland. So he ruled over 3 realms.
3 realms. All right, a so-called black man, right? And it said that during that time he was taken down that he should deceive the nations no more. You got to remember in 2 Thessalonians it tells you what. Even now, does the mystery? Well, you got some.
No, I got it.
The mystery of iniquity doesn't work. Right, because Esau, okay, spiritually goes back to the serpent. All right, and then when it tells you in the book of Genesis, I think it's chapter 3 or chapter 2. It says that the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field that Yahweh power had created. All right, so what this devil does is he comes in with subtlety and he deceives you. All right, and one of the ways he deceives you is by telling you that he's another nation than he actually is. He's doing it to this day. And he was doing it back then. Go ahead and read it. Okay.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. Verse 7, it says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of righteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved."
Was man of sin above where you started? When man of sin be revealed?
Yeah, that's in verse 3.
Yeah, can you read that, Bible?
2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first,
Right.
and that a man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition,
Right.
who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High,
Right.
or that is worshipped, so that as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High."
This is the spiritual characteristic of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? He exalted his knowledge above all that is called God. Okay? He believed that his doctrine, okay, his vomit, his wine, okay, is prevalent. It's over any other philosophy or doctrine you can come up with. You know, different people have accounts of how they believe creation happened. Well, Esau believes that his is dominant. He believes that his is the ultimate, the Big Bang Theory. He says, no, this trumps anything else you can think of. We don't care what the Bible says.
Darwinism.
We don't care what this nation over here says. It was a Big Bang. It started with no oxygen, and then oxygen came. What the fuck are you talking about? You need, I mean, look, we don't go by what the scriptures say about. We don't speak with man's words of wisdom. All right, but if you think about it from a basic standpoint, you need oxygen to have an explosion.
Yep.
So how the fuck did in an oxygenless environment did something explode? It don't make sense. Where did it come from? It said there was an absence of oxygen. Oxygen is the building block of all life.
Right. Yep.
What exists on this planet without oxygen? But you mean to tell me everything that depends on this oxygen came from an oxygenless environment, a vacuum? It's dumb as hell when you think about it.
Yeah.
But they make everybody believe this. The primordial ooze. Nigga, you look like a primordial ooze, Esau.
And a lot of, a lot of these different philosophies concerning the creation that they teach in these different colleges or schools or whatever, it's really steeped in pagan worship. Like, example, according to the scriptures, we know that the sun goes around the earth, runneth and catcheth its place again, meaning what? The earth is at the center and the sun goes around it.
There you go.
But what they teach you in school, the sun is at the center, right? The sun is at the center, right? And they
I believe in God.
That's what's up, bro.
What's that?
What's up?
Oh, is
Yeah.
that a lion?
It is.
Yep.
Facts. My nickname is Lion Zion.
Lion Zion. Hey, that's good, man. That's the lion of the tribe of Judah.
Hey,
Represents the Messiah.
I got to put with my friends, but I'll be back.
For sure.
Are you good, bro? Yeah. So, right, they teach you in school that everything goes around the sun, right? But really, what they call it heliocentric, right? Which means what? Helio goes back to the Greek god Helios, which is what?
Sun.
Worshiping the sun.
Sun worship.
So that's why they're going to say, well, the sun is at the middle. But you read the scriptures, the earth is at the middle,
Right.
right? The sun goes around the earth, So, hey, a lot of those different philosophies, they're steeped into pagan worship, man.
Right.
Like these fucking
Fraternities.
nah, the damn Egyptologists, Gab and Nut.
Gavin, nothing.
All you guys are just worshiping the act of fucking
Working. That's where you get
worshiping
the
right.
Hey, literally, where do you think they came with the term bust a nut?
There you go.
Literally,
Gab and Nut.
where do you think it came from? If the nigga's name is Nut, how you worship a guy named Nut? You bust one of your guys, and then you go to sleep.
Right.
What type of shit is that?
Talking about
And
you busting
it ain't like we
universal
and it ain't like we making the shit up.
Nah, look
That's
out.
literally what the creation story is. Motherfucker, boom,
Went to the water.
boom, and then everything came to life.
planets and
What do you
shit like
think?
that. Yeah,
Really?
stars and
Yeah.
galaxies.
Yeah, what
Fucking
type of
Milky
shit?
Way.
Hey, but it goes to show you,
Right.
all right, that these other heathen nations and their philosophies are bugged out. Okay, the Most High is not dealing with that. Their book is literally called the Book of the Dead.
Right.
Well, when you read the Bible, he says he's not the God of the dead, but the God of the living.
Yeah.
They literally focus on the afterlife. Taking what you're going to take into the afterlife, what servants you're going to have. He giving you food in your chain. What niggas think is happening down there? That's where they got this damn mummy idea from.
Yep.
When the lights go, when the damn door get closed, the lights go off, your ass gonna get up and start eating shit. Nigga, you scooped out all of my entrails.
We preserving the body.
You pulled out the brain through my nostrils.
You done embalmed me and I'm supposed to get up. No, nigga.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you crazy. Yeah, they that's where the embalming shit come from.
Yep.
It's Egypt, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know? So, hey, man, that's
Throwing
just,
the makeup on.
that's crazy, though. You gotta be bugged out to believe in that. Okay? Bust a nut is your God. That's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, I got right.
But through all like how the bro was talking about as far as colleges, it goes all every way, even with the fraternities like I mentioned. All they talk about Zeus this and all stuff like that. It's all pagan worship when you really think about it. And at the same time, you're getting robbed. You paying all this money to go into debt just to go off, basically.
Yep. And you get treated like a little bitch just to prove that you're gonna be a part of the fraternity. You gotta get hazed. Getting spanked and whatever else
Get spat on.
little bitch ass task they got you pulling. You gotta make yourself a bitch for another man just to get welcome in that shit.
Yeah, you gotta get humiliated. And on top of that, they get branded.
Yep.
Yeah, some fraternities do branding. If not all of them do branding and shit. It's madness.
It's bugged out.
Very madness.
Complete bugged out. Now, going back into it. Okay, that's spiritually Esau, man. He exalted himself above all that is called God. Okay, but that is worship, man. That's a spiritual characteristic of this devil, man. And you got interviews of devils. They'll say he fancies himself a God. You know, he said. I think the one I was watching, he was like, I had to fight the urge to think I was a God when I was younger, but now I fancy myself a God.
Yeah. There was this particular individual I knew at this place I was working at, where he was so bugged out that he thought he was so-called Jesus Christ.
I believe it.
You know?
Yeah.
He thought he was God. You know? And this that complex that these devils have.
Yep.
Which, hey, these high elites, they know they not the power.
Right.
They know they're not the power, but they still they're still trying to be like the Most High, like the scriptures say.
Well, they get as close as you can on earth through the financial means that they have, through the power that they have.
Yeah, and the technology.
Yeah, the power and the technology. Hey, look.
And the sword.
Oh, what does it do? It tells you in Psalms 50. It said that thoughtest. I'll let the brother read it so we can get some meat off that bone. You holding something?
I thought you wanted to get something.
Psalms 50. I can't remember.
You said Psalms 50?
Yeah, Psalms 50 is towards the bottom. Thou citizens speaking against our own mother's son, or our slanderers our own mother's son.
Yep. Con, Psalms 50 and verse 16, that's what that's 16. It says, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Right, so this is another aspect of what we read in 2 Thessalonians, okay? But the mystery of iniquity, okay? Once he got released, which I know brothers, when was the time when Esau was released, when he came back into deceiving the earth again? What was the beginning of it? Do you know?
Whenever the deadly one was healed.
Yeah.
That's the rise of the Roman Catholic Church, or the Renaissance. Yeah, the Renaissance era. I couldn't get it out, but I was thinking of it. Yeah, the Renaissance
era is when he began to deceive the earth again.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go into it. So that's when he came back to deceive the earth again. Go ahead.
That's whenever they brought the church and the state, right?
Well, the Renaissance period is when they started. I think that's when they really did a lot of the repainting. They did a lot of the repainting of the icons, which was what those, as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Those images is what they was able to use to trick people into believing that they were, different people that they actually were. that they were the Messiah and they were the biblical, different
Angels.
Yeah.
and Yep.
Yeah,
Job
right.
9 and 24.
Yep.
It says in verse 17, seest thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee.
Right. So the reason I made that point, Slocky, because I forgot as we were going into it, and right there, how did he take the statutes into his mouth? He's claiming that he's the people now. He's claiming that he's the people. Okay, go ahead now.
Verse 18, it says, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil,
Right.
and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Right.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
Right. Hey man, going back into what I made a statement earlier. Okay, he's inherited that spirit of the serpent. Okay, it said he was a liar from the beginning.
Yep.
Right. Well, this nigga said, he said his tongue frame is deceit. That's all. That's his profession, man. This nigga's a professional, habitual liar. That's all he do.
Yep.
Go ahead,
That's-
continue. So, make your point.
Yeah, that's why there is a judgment for this devil, man.
Right.
And I'll let him read, and I got a precept to back it up, right? But it says what that they cast his instruction behind them.
Right.
What has thou to do to declare my statutes in thy mouth, right? They swear on the Bible.
They do.
And at one point in time, they said this was a God-fearing country. Why don't you do the things that's in the Bible? You know?
Yeah, and God, what he say? In God we trust.
Exactly.
yeah.
Which really, the God that they trust is Satan.
Yep.
So it's not, you can't get hung up on that. Which God?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Verse 2. Oh, Slocky. Verse 20. Oh,
No, go ahead, read, bro.
Slocky. You good, bro. It says, verse 21, these things thou hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself,
Right.
but I will reprove thee
Right.
and set them in order before thine eyes.
Right. So the brother made a statement earlier, like they know they not the power.
Yep.
Right. But they think that the Most High is on their side. They think the Most High have blessed their enterprise.
Right.
Ain't there something that says that?
It
It ain't the Annuit. It ain't the Annuit Coeptus.
Oh, because basically they thinking because we're in the situation that we're in, that the Most High gotta be for them. Basically.
One of the little, they're one of the little symbols. Yeah. Something blessed of our enterprise. But yeah, go ahead. You got a precept. Let them know when you're ready for the precept. I ain't got my
What's the last thing you just read?
21, verse 21.
Read it again.
Yeah. Psalms 50 and 21, it says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. It says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Right. So he been punishing us for so long. He thought the Most High, hey, look, he don't love his people no more.
You gotta be for me.
Hey, look, we good. We got away with it.
Yep.
But hey, man, he's going to set us in order, which he's doing that right now, spiritually. The house of David is spiritually being built up.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, these devils are losing sleep over that, man.
Oh, yeah, boy.
They losing sleep, especially when concerning I think Elder Yashawama, a couple brothers did a video on it a couple years ago, like 2-3 years ago, right? Talking about their CERN's particle accelerator.
Yep.
Right. Now in the book of Daniel, where they had the writing on the wall, right? Basically, how the Lord had numbered their kingdom and how they've been found lacking, right? They got that doing whatever type witchcraft or sacrifice. They got that coming out of their particle accelerator. The same message, many.
Many technical.
Right. So here it is. You doing all these different witchcrafts, and then these demons or Satan is let you know like I'm done.
You're still in the deal.
I can't do anything else for you. You through. Your kingdom is through.
Yeah.
You know?
My job is done.
My job is done. Right, that's why the scripture also says, stand now with thine enchantments.
I got that right here.
There
I
you
got that right here,
There you
brother.
go.
This is Isaiah chapter 47. Oh, it's a lot. I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says,
Don't skim none of that in me.
Con. Isaiah 47 and verse 5, it says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Right. So the daughter of the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans go back unto the Babylonian Empire. Those were considered what? The wise men of Babylon.
Yep.
But also the different sorcerers and astrologers, man. Right? A lot of these different practices or witchcraft that these devils use, it comes back from Babylonian demonology. They call it demonology. Right? Study of the different spirits and demons and rituals and shit. Right? Coming from Babylon. So they are in that spirit of Babylon, also in the spirit of Egypt. So that's why they had these different Babylonian and Egyptian magic witchcraft rituals that they do here.
Yep. And gods and statues and so on and so forth.
Right.
Yep.
And furthermore, when you go into Habakkuk 1, it gives you some characteristics of the Chaldeans. Okay. You got a lot on that.
Yeah, there is.
You get Habakkuk 1.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
All right, and then I guess you can just get to the point to go to the breadth of the land, taking the land and out
Oh yeah, naming the lands after themselves.
there. Yep. You know, and that's what they do today.
Right. Hey, they if I may add too, they got the daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
But they also have what? The daughter of Egypt.
Just yep.
It's also written.
That's in there.
You know?
Daughter of Egypt.
Right. Let me see here.
That's also in Revelation 11 and 8.
Right there.
The place that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
Yep.
Okay.
If you see anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 5. This is Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, Behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land. Yeah.
America means bitter. Yep.
Yep.
I say that out loud.
Elder Apostle Gabar always bring that out. America goes into bitter.
There you go.
Yep. It says they shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs.
See?
Yep, right.
And that's what they do. Daughter of Chaldeans do exactly these things right here.
Yep.
The scriptures say they oppress a man in his heritage, even a man in his inheritance.
That's why when you go to the next chapter, it says what? Woe unto him that
keepeth not at
increaseth.
home.
Yep, he keepeth not at home.
Yeah,
Woe unto him that increaseth in that which is not his.
that's right.
So there you go.
We're talking about the Bible. You sure you want to put your associate your face with that? You know a verse. What's your verse? You know. Can't remember it. See, you said you forgot it. That means you
All
don't
right,
know it.
we're trying to go to Mad Chicken. I'm sorry.
No,
guys.
he
night.
good.
All right, it says they are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses are swifter than leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the eagle that hasteth to eat. Right? And when you go into the leopard, it goes back into the Greeks.
Yep.
When you go into the eagle, now a lot of different ancient civilizations use the eagle, right? But this devil has adopted it in the Greek and in the Roman Empire, and also what? America.
And the Spaniards as well.
The Spaniards, right? Different Europe, Edomites in Europe, man.
Yep.
Right? That's also in what? Deuteronomy 28.
Yep.
We're talking
Swift
about
as the eagle. That
Swift as the
country
eagle.
that comes to swift as the eagle.
Swift as the eagle flying.
Yep. Right? So what? Hey, that was in that Netflix series called
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Yep. They was walking around with that golden eagle.
Yeah.
And they would make people kiss the eagle.
And they were fighting against the different Germanic tribes that was in Rome, which the different Japhites.
Yep. They was the Japhites. Yep.
Right. So and to show servitude or compliance. What's the word I'm looking for? Submission.
Submission, yeah.
Right? They would make you kiss the eagle.
Mm-hmm.
It's the pinky ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That would show your submission and your allegiance with Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Whatever they required of you, you would do that.
You don't want him to right? You need that? Yeah, we made the point.
Yep.
They're the Chinese. Go ahead,
It's lucky. Isaiah 47 and verse 6, I was wroth with my people.
Right.
I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy.
Right.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Right. Then the reason you should get old, you still got to go to work. You know? You got to still figure out how you're going to live. Go ahead, Art.
Your retirement age, right? I think it didn't go up to like
it went
80.
to 67.
Oh, I said
80, dang.
I was about to say,
80.
you gonna die for
he about to be out
yeah.
tomorrow.
You said 67?
Yeah, 67.
Damn.
They took it up 2 years.
Bullshit.
Hey, they're going to get 2 more years out of you before they fire you, right before they got to give it to you.
Call all y'all about Shimmy on Shah, because all them different Edomites that thought you was about to get your retirement. Sorry for you. That's a spirit. You said that at the
Verse 7, it says, and thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Right.
Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Right.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Right. The only entity that can say I am and no one else beside me, meaning I'm at the top, is the Heavenly Father.
That's right, bro.
Right? Now we know under him, who has the highest seat of honor in the heavens, is the Lord Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Right? But this devil's trying to say, I'm the power. Ain't nobody beside me. I'm the highest. Right? And the mentality of this place. They think, oh, Americans, they can't mess with us.
America.
Now, an individual nation can't mess with you, but put all of them together. You know? And all the nations are going to be against America.
That's right.
And the Lord is going to come and start, I got a precept. He's going to start putting fire on this place, man.
Right.
You know?
And that's the same thing that goes into 2 Thessalonians that we just read. How he say, sit as the Most High. So it shows right there that he has that God complex.
Yep, the other nations are going to say, what? Have thou become as weak as we?
Woo!
And we got to get that.
Even
Is it in there? Where you at?
no, I'm in Isaiah 47. Also,
That's gonna be in 14.
what's that one? I forget
They
the
that
one.
they shall look upon thee shall say.
Oh, yeah.
That's 14. Yeah.
Is that the same one when it talks about is this the man that did
Yeah.
shake kingdoms? Yeah,
Yep.
I'll get
Isaiah
it.
14, yep.
Yep, I'll
It
get
goes
it.
into Lucifer.
Yep, yep. Thou falleth from heaven. Yeah. Verse 9, it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
The Lord shall come as a thief in the night.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be caught by surprise.
Yep.
How long is it going to take for this place to be destroyed?
1 hour.
In 1 hour.
It said a moment in a day, 1 hour.
Yeah, like the reference into the thief in the night. He said like a flash of lightning from one end of the sky to the other, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah.
That's very quick.
From the east to the west. And that's exactly how the Lord's going to come. When you go into, what's that, Baruch 4, where it says, behold, you grab it. Thy sons gathered from the east unto the west.
By the word of the Holy One.
By the word of the Holy One.
Yep.
That's how the Lord's going to come. And it's going to be quick.
So,
That's gonna be the most action-packed filled hour you've ever seen in history.
Man.
That's quicker than movies.
That's
Way
way quicker.
Ain't no
Way
movie in no hour.
Nah.
Hey, and it's gonna so many things are gonna be affected on such a grand scale. That's really it's wild when you really think about it, man.
Yeah, and look, it's gonna be televised.
Yep.
It's gonna be caught on camera. The nations over all these other places gonna be like, what in the world is going on?
Earth shall reel to and fro as a drunkard.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you think you felt the earthquake and you were scared. Wait till the Lord rock this place with nuclear missiles. Oh my goodness. Millions upon millions of missiles. Go ahead, Op.
Baruch 4 in verse 37, it says, Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High.
There you go. So when you line the scriptures up, from the east to the west, as lightning shining from the east to the west, as they fear the Lord, what? From the east to the west. So shall they feel the name of the Lord. From, let me grab it because that's in Isaiah chapter 59, right? So it's basically telling you the direction that the Lord is going to come in. Because remember now, 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, all the armies of the earth are going to be decimated,
Yes, sir.
burned, and turned into fire. And we know that's going to be happening over in the east.
Yep. Yep, the war of Armageddon. The valley of Yahweh Shaphat. Okay, when it said it's gonna be, whithersoever the what did it say it's the horn face it or his face turned, there was both left dust and smell of smoke.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, man, after them hot laser beams coming out them chariots, ain't gonna be nothing left but dust and smell of smoke in the aftermath.
Right. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. Right. 19. War of the Worlds. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. So they're gonna be over here. They're gonna see what he's doing over there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Gone in the blink of an eye. Ezra was so, he said, when I saw this, I was so afraid.
My cogitation's troubled. Woo! Woe is me, who will save me in those days?
Who shall deliver me in those days?
And then it said, okay, a laser beam come down and zap everything. Nah, it said with violence. The Lord's about to get violent out here, man.
Can imagine
People don't.
blood splatter, still see dust. Who knows?
You think you see them guys with the flamethrowers and they light somebody up? Nah, you think that's violent? The Lord's about to show you, man.
No, you good. Because, if you get hit with a flamethrower, it's gonna take a while for you to burn. completely.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit gonna be like a snap of a finger.
Hey, have you watched the new like one of this series called what the fuck is it called? It's like a superhero type, but they be murking people, bro. What is it
I
called?
think about Men in Black when he had the different guns.
You know what I'm talking about, bro? Not it's not the cartoon one. It's called The Boys.
The boys, yeah.
The Boys, bro.
Yeah.
The one shorty, she got a power where she could make people's head explode, bro. And it'd be like that.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, no, it's on Prime.
Yeah, Amazon
It's on
Prime.
Prime. It's on Amazon Prime, bro. So like, that's what I think of like instantly, like just splattered. Like, oh, bro, the Lord's gonna be way more colder than that. Like that's diabolical shit.
Yeah,
like she make heads explode.
I
Like,
thought that was something. Wait till you Howard Shy. Well, the scriptures say that. It says, man, it's the one that talks about utterly beating the powder.
Yeah.
Who should not be utterly beating the powder in his presence.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's gonna happen to those other armies, man. The Lord gonna put on a show, man.
Yeah, in different animes, you have individuals that are, when they're usually like 20 to 30 times stronger than other people, just the pressure of them like saps away their life. So like people can die just being around certain strong individuals.
Yeah. Well, hey, the scripture says what? No man can see the face of the Heavenly Father and live.
yep.
Hey, didn't something happen to Moses just by seeing his back?
Did his beard turn gray or something? I
I
gotta.
think his hair turned gray. I
Yeah,
can't
did it turn
remember.
gray or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. But anyway, we have to read up on that.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. Go ahead.
It says, oh yeah, Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. That's how it's gonna sound. It's gonna sound worse than that.
It's gonna
This
sound
is going on.
way worse than that. People be scared of that.
That shit don't last a long time.
Like last time, remember last time was
like 15
Monday shit.
Yeah. It says, so shall they fear the Lord, the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. What direction does the sun rise in? In the east. Right? So his glory is gonna come from the east. Right? He gonna decimate these armies, but he gonna come in style. There's gonna be great power and great glory. And people are gonna be afraid, man. Especially over here, because he's gonna be coming over here. And I got a precept for that. He's gonna be entering into the house of the thief.
It talks about how men's hearts is gonna be failing.
It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Right? So there's going to be many different things coming leading up to that. You know? Particular brothers, you know, and angels are going to be getting involved too, man.
Yep.
Particular brothers, we believe, are going to get that spiritual power, right, to defend, protect, all right, the elect, man. Right? Even before the Lord's coming, man.
Yep.
And leading up to it. You know?
It says that in Daniel 12. Daniel 12:1, how the prince, Michael the archangel, shall stand up for the children, man. For the ones that's written in the book, and that's the elect. So that's how crazy everything is going to be getting, that the archangel Michael got to step in. How much more the Lord Yahweh Shai? That's how bad this place is about to get, man. And people have no idea what's going on around them. And they're going to be afraid, especially whenever there's different perils going on. You got to think about it. Jacob's trouble is going to be happening. All these different things are going to be happening. Now, there are going to be some people that's still going to be married and given in marriage, like it says in the days of Noah.
There's going to be certain areas that's safe zones.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's going to be complete chaos everywhere else.
Yeah. Right. There's another precept. In Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, then I turned and lift up mine eyes and look, behold, a flying robe. Right? So he's describing this vehicle, all right, the chariot of the Most High, and what it looked like. It says, he answered me and said, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Right? So he's describing how big this chariot is. You know? And you can kind of give a guesstimation of the range of how big it is when you go into cubits. You know? It says, and then he said unto me, this is the curse. Right? When something's a curse, that's evil. That's coming upon somebody, man. It says, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Like we read in Habakkuk the 3rd chapter. That his glory covered the heavens. Yeah. He's coming with the innumerable company of the angels. Right? So there's going to be chariots everywhere. Okay? Even though the scripture does say that the elect shall go up into a chariot. You know? So the Lord might come with the big father ship, and all the other ships might come out of it. You know? Or you might have a couple of big ships in different areas, man. And little shuttle ships that meet up into one ship.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, they depict that in that kid movie, Chicken Little.
Exactly.
It was one big like father ship, and all the rest of them was coming out. And someone was zapping people, someone was protecting others. They
depict a lot of these different things in these different Marvel movies too.
Yep.
Like Avengers with Loki.
Yeah.
When the portal opened up and all the different tall dark beings was coming out on the different little shuttles and stuff, and shooting on people, snatching people up, right? Because they know this is actually going to be happening, man.
Yep.
You know, and when you go into it too, that's real interesting. the Avengers in the comic books, they call them the Illuminati.
The Avengers.
Yes.
It makes sense.
You look up Marvel and then look up the Illuminati, all the Avenger characters pop up.
Wow.
Doctor Strange,
Captain America,
Thor, Iron Man.
Oh wow.
They all pop up.
Spider-Man.
Right. And in that movie, they was fighting against the forces coming from the heavens.
Yep.
So they let you know already in these different comic books and movies what they know is about to happen, man.
Yeah, because Stan Lee was a small hat. He was a small hat. And what they also do, it's that mind, that MK Ultra shit too, like that predictive programming shit, because they always try to they'll paint the image of the ones that's coming that they're fighting against as the evil ones.
Right.
And try to make it seem like they're the good ones. We're protecting Earth. We're banding together for humanity and we're protecting it.
Right.
But in reality, they're the ones that's really the evil ones.
Right.
Yep. They're protecting the system of wickedness.
Yeah.
They want the system of wickedness to continue.
Right.
And the people that are coming are establishing order in a new system.
Because think about it, even Thanos.
Yep.
Thanos, when he came, he said he was going to delete, but I think like half of the population.
Because it creates balance.
To balance the earth out.
Yeah, to balance everything out. And they said, oh hell no, we got to get him up out of here.
He had the gauntlet of power. That's like the breastplate, man, with all the different stones in it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, the stones
Like
made like a
the
rainbow.
ephod. Yep.
Yeah, the stones made a rainbow.
Yep. And then what's that? In the DC universe, you got this guy,
Darkseid.
Darkseid, yep. Or Darkseid, yeah. Right. Right. Which he has what? He has the right. And they depict him as a dark character with red eyes.
Yep.
Right? And he got the Omega symbol on his chest.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? He can shoot laser beams out of his eyes. You know? And then the little minions that he got, those are supposed to be the angels.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, that shows in that the latest movie that came out with, especially when he hopped out the chariot and he smacked. Oh man.
Right. They depict them coming in chariots. Right, exactly. So they're trying to program people to already be against the Lord when he comes back.
Knew this shit was gonna be long as hell.
I didn't think it was gonna be that long. Cause remember, I don't know.
They doing some good stuff.
Over the Pirate game though, it's ridiculous.
Fireworks shit.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah. So it says, then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Woo. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side. Well, wait a second.
Oh shit! I forgot about that shit.
That's all right.
They can move right over there.
This shit ain't gonna last too much longer. You know?
Yeah, the mirth of this city is ceasing.
Yep.
The Lord got some fireworks for y'all.
We're gonna be doing them fireworks. There's gonna be one nigga in the stands. You know? Hey man,
Nigga gonna be in the skybox.
shit got to be miserable.
Actually, we gonna be in the skybox, Lord will.
Lord willing.
I like that.
Above
Yeah,
that
we
first-
will.
above that sea of glass.
Hard
Mingle with fire.
and enjoying the light show. Ooh, you know how they do it? Ooh, ah.
Hey, we ain't gonna need no cameras either.
And these people
Lord-
is gonna
Lord
be the
will.
briquettes, man. They're gonna be the little things that's igniting the fire.
Yeah, the little fuses.
Kind of. So as I was reading before, it says, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it, right? According to that chariot, right? And everyone that swerve shall be cut off as on that side according to it, right? So he said, them that stealeth and them that sweareth, right? So we know this devil, not only does he steal the resources of the nations, right? He steals the identity of these other nations, right? He stole who? He stole the Israelites.
Yep.
You know, like the scripture said, if he that stealeth a man,
He be found in his hand.
and if he be found in his hand, shall surely be put to death,
Put to death.
according to the scriptures,
Right.
right? So he stole us. We the man he stole.
We the apple of the Most High's eye. And he still got us in possession.
Mm-hmm.
Still to
He
this
walk-
day.
He
He
walking
caught
around.
red-handed.
He walking around fronting us and showing us off like he ain't steal it.
Well, that's the scripture where it says they sent gifts unto one another.
Yeah.
Yep.
We was the gifts.
Yep.
Yeah, nigga, you see, you send niggas like an iPod 11 and shit.
Yeah.
You know when nigga used to get an iPod? I can never forget nigga stole my iPod.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you that nigga in your house.
Yeah.
He steal your iPod. And then you see that nigga a couple weeks later with the same motherfucking iPod walking around. You know what I'm saying? When them bitches started getting the little touch capabilities, had the little wheel on it, and you could drag it. And
Oh yeah.
you had the ones that could watch videos. Them bitches used to be the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bro, you want to watch this video with me? Shit, hold on.
Nigga had all type of videos on the goddamn iPod.
Yeah.
Hey man, nigga, you walking around with your shit in his ears and shit like he ain't just steal that bitch from you last week.
Man.
No, this mine, nigga.
No, I just got this, man.
Nigga, you done etched your name in the back and shit. He tried
Nigga,
to white it
I
out.
know the little scratch right there.
Yeah,
Nigga. We try to block it out right there.
Nigga, why is
Nigga.
that scratch right where I had my name in? No, dog, this mine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
That's us in the hands of Esau.
Right.
Hey, we with bro Red Psalms 50. Okay, Esau thought that the Most High was cool with it.
Yeah.
He don't care. Okay, but the Lord is revealing in these times. Hey, you got Esau doing the super back pedal. Niggas is like niggas trying to swim backwards. Niggas trying to get out the water. Like vocab. Hey man, for a couple weeks he was talking about how them Russian icons was a hoax. It's clearly a hoax. It's clearly a fake video. You know, look at the voiceover. They, you know, he gonna say that Israelites hired somebody to speak Russian
What?
and to do a fake voiceover. Nigga, who got time and or budget to do that?
Or the resources to get in contact with them niggas
Bro.
over there.
Bruh.
All you need to do is just look at the pictures of
Look
this
at
show,
you
man.
can see it's real. They showed the one where Putin had the black
Russian
Madonna.
Yeah.
Putin had the black Madonna. He opened it up while he was sitting at the desk and he closed it back. They got the dark icons, the Russian icons, which depict so-called black people over there in Russia. But that validates our doctrine. That validates the truth. And they can't handle that. He gotta do all type of damage control for that one. Ain't no way, boy.
But that also goes into how this kingdom is divided against itself. Because not only is that proving our doctrine, but that's also furthering the end of their kingdom. Because it's like now they know, or it's that was a strategic way of the Lord waking up some of the elect. 'Cause now, so you mean to tell me that the people in the Bible, they was of color?
Yep.
They look like me?
Yes, sir.
It even work up certain Israelite foreigners that speak Russian.
Oh, facts. I was thinking about doing a video, but I didn't. What's that nigga name that always be like, "Oh, King Dave"?
Richard.
Richard.
Yeah, famous Richard. That's what
Famous Richard. And I think I might have did a lesson, but I ain't posted. He was in the Khazar community, talking to them, saying, "I don't know what they told you, little bro, but black people is the real Jews. Hey, shorty, on King David, black people is the real Jews." One video clip. After that, he went back to this little nonsense dancing and, but
I gotta look that up.
even that nigga know,
I gotta look that up.
so that shows you how far reach this truth is having in these times, man. The truth is being revealed, man, and ain't nobody gonna be able to say they didn't know. All you niggas who watch Richard or whatever his name is, King David, you know you an Israelite now if you a J. You a so-called Black Latino Native American, you an Israelite. Now you know.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, he talking to a little Khazar boy. I don't know what they told you, little bro, but we the black people is the real. He looking like, you touch me? You wanna steal my bike, nigga? Nigga riding on the bike, he done touched him. He looking like, away from me, black man.
Some of them so-called Khazars are Jake.
Yeah, some of them are
Some of them are.
They be getting down at the bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You got the most.
Yep.
Good at yourself?
This is Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 4. Oh, right. It says, and he that's and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. Right? So sweareth. So this devil, he will swear into office when you got the different presidents, the different government officials. They will swear on the Bible, and the scriptures clearly says that you're not supposed to swear on anything.
That's
forbidden in heaven or
You
in
know?
earth.
Right.
Heaven or on earth. Yeah.
So they swear on the Bible.
That's right.
So now you gotta think. Before, because I don't know if these other nations, these like Asian nations or whatever, be doing that shit. But before they were convinced about, they convinced some of these nations about Christianity. Who was doing this? Right? America, man. You don't see these Chinese people swearing their officials in with the on the Bible.
Right.
You don't see them doing that.
Job 9 and 24, man.
There you go.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given
into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
If not, where and who is he?
Right.
Who is, okay, you got two sides. You got the so-called black images, and you got the so-called white images. You don't got Moabite images that depicting this is the last supper. We had an egg roll and egg foo young. You don't see that,
Yeah,
right?
It's dark or light.
It's either dark or light. So, if not, where and who is he? So if the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, who's in charge today?
Right.
Who can you not speak about without consequences? If you, hey, look, they passing laws on this shit.
Yep.
They got a new bill trying to redefine what it means to be ANTI SIM,
Shem.
which really it should be SHIM.
Shem.
Nigga, what's a SIM? A SIM is short for simulation.
Yep.
Because you niggas is fake.
Simulation.
Yeah, simulation.
Similar to Falcon.
Similarities.
Similarities.
Similar ding dong. You niggas is wrong. It ain't right.
It ain't right.
You ain't the people, man. Right? But that goes to show you who's in charge. I believe a famous person said that. That's how you find out who's in charge. The people you can't talk about.
Yep.
So it's them small hats
48ers.
and and the moles.
Right.
And the moles. Hey, which a lot of them small hats is moles.
Yep.
When you get into their what's that I like to bring out? Is it the Talmud or is it something else?
Oh
It's the
yeah, I
Talmud.
think it's the Talmud.
Talmud.
Yup.
Yeah, the
They
Talmud.
got other ones, the Talmud,
Kabbalah.
Kabbalah.
Yeah, I think that's
Yep.
it. But anyway, the whole doctrine goes into uniting the genders.
Yep.
That's the whole doctrine behind it. It's uniting the two genders. And they believe that once they unite the two genders on the earth, that they'll be united in heaven. And that it's just bugged out.
Yeah. It's,
Bugged out.
they got all these different types of worship repackaged, with the Baphomet, the goat, worshiping the goat of Mendez. That's what the Edomites worship in the ancient world. Man.
Yep. Facts. You got anything else?
That's what I have for that. Man.
The rest of Isaiah 47.
We keep going, man.
Come. Isaiah 47 and verse. I read verse 11. Yeah, I read 10 already. It says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee from." Yeah. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly,
Right.
which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Right. So since America was established, it was established via deceit, lies, robbery, murder, and witchcraft.
Right.
Right? Since it was established.
Yep.
So that's why I said that thou hast from thy youth, man. So since this place was set up as a kingdom,
Right.
right? Could you read that part again?
Con. Stand now with Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to prevail. If so be thou mayest prevail.
Right. So they're saying, stand now with your enchantments. You about to get destroyed all of a sudden. You about to have a rude awakening, a great surprise the Most High is about to bring to this place.
Yep.
And there's no amount of witchcraft you can do, no amount of demons you can call upon.
Right.
Right. No matter times you can do your seances and try to summon up Satan. Right. You're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Because little did this devil know. I always say it, right? Satan's a double agent. You know, the Lord is using Satan to fulfill prophecy on that side, on the left-hand side, man.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. You got some people that believe that Satan is doing things of his own accord.
Yep.
Well, what is Satan? I mean, he tells you himself. You know, when you read the account with him and Yahweh Shai, I don't know which one you was going to get. The one we get.
Mark 4?
You got Mark 4? We
Okay.
took him up to an
Mark
exceeding
4.
high mountain.
Or Matthew 4.
You know, this was after Yahweh Shai wasn't hungered, and he sought bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Satan took him up to that high mountain. What you got?
I got Ecclesiastes 18, then I got the Mark 4 that you were talking about.
Mark 4. Let's read the Mark 4 when he took him up to that mountain, that hill. He offered him, he said, bow down and worship me. It's a key I want to get out of it. I will give you all that you see if you just bow down and worship me.
You said Mark 4?
You can type whatever's going to come up. Some be in the New Testament for sure. Type in for it is given unto me. That's the key I want.
You can put in 40 days and 40 nights.
It might pop up now.
Lead from to the desert and tempted of the devil.
Hold on. I'll take that 40 days. Because wasn't that whenever the Lord was fasting, right?
Yeah, it was right after we got through fast.
It might be Matthew 4.
Matthew 4? Okay, hold on. I'll look it up. Matthew 4.
Come on, brother.
Yep, Matthew 4.
Oh, yep. I start at the top. The points in 4 or 5 or 6.
Yep.
It's all right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Matthew 4 and verse 1, it says, Then was Yahweh Shai led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of the Most High, command that these stones be made bread.
Right.
But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash the foot against the stone.
Right. And Satan is trying to tempt him to do these different things, and that's why he said, make these stones bread. He got power.
He could have did it.
He could have cast himself down, right, and let himself up. But he got, you know,
He could have grew wings, levitated,
fly, you know,
whatever he needed to do.
which he probably did. All those things is not written,
Right.
you know.
But
But
said that the work that he did were written, the earth could not contain them.
that's
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
he was working 24/7.
He was doing all types of stuff, man. Go ahead.
People would probably bug out if it was written.
Bro.
There's reason. The
He
Lord,
did what?
the Lord does stuff for a reason. There's a reason why it wasn't written.
He opened up a portal and
Tell him what he did when he was little. They don't even speak about what he did until he reached a certain age.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Making heathen's hair turn to snake. He could have did anything.
Yeah, because that's why did his mom come to him about the wine?
She
He
knew
knew he
something.
had the power.
She knew something.
She knew he had the powers. He
Facts.
was doing stuff before. Hey.
Facts. That's right. I think he said, damn, why you trying to make me do stuff before my time?
Yeah.
It's not
Ain't
time
time
for
yet,
this.
man.
Time to
Right.
be doing
Ain't time
that
for me to
shit.
be revealed yet, man. Make me do miracles and shit. Go ahead, Al.
Tripping, mama.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Damn.
Verse 7 in Matthew 4 it says, Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them.
Yes, sir.
And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee,
Right.
if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Okay, you say, look, you say, I give it all to you, right? Keep continuing.
Then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord,
Be another count.
the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Yeah, there's certain, that wording ain't in that one.
Yeah, you're thinking
Different
of,
accounts worded differently.
I can find that though. That's how you do it. You gotta go to the blue letter. Hit the cross reference.
Oh, it'll cross references, okay. Yeah, because Satan does nothing of his own accord. I mean, we could have get the,
because I think I think the one you want that was worded, it's given unto me the kingdoms.
yeah, for it's given unto me, it's given into my hand to give unto whosoever I will.
Whoever side, yeah. Oh, hold on.
So it was given unto him. Who you think gave it to him? The Most High.
Yep. I think I got it. I think so. Hold on. Wait.
You gotta go to Google. You have to do a Google
Yeah,
search.
Google search, yeah. Hold on.
Can't find it.
Slovakia.
Well, basically, I already quoted it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I can't find it.
Can't find it.
There's another account though.
Yeah, it's worded a little different.
Yeah, because with the Gospels you got
They're
same
called
account.
synoptic gospels, right?
Right.
Matthew, Luke.
Up. I got it. It's Luke 4.
Yeah. Matthew,
It's Luke 4.
Mark, and John.
Yeah, Matthew.
I got it. It's Luke 4.
Synoptic gospels. Go ahead and read about the show.
Luke 4 and verse 5 it says, and the devil take him up into an high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will give it. I will give it.
I will, I give it.
Yeah.
So it was delivered unto him. Who delivered it unto him? Okay, who had an agreement with Satan concerning Job? The Most High did.
Yep.
The Most High set the bounds. The Most High set the rules of engagement for that interaction. So if it was like just this free-for-all like people say it is, or they rebelled and they took half of the angels and they went down and did it, man, if it was like that, why he asking what he can do? Ain't that his enemy? Ain't he just got an all-out war with the Most High?
Yeah, this
Ain't supposed to be sneaking up by the Most High and goddamn book, you know what I'm saying? Bowing them and shit. No, that's not what's going on.
nah.
Okay, the Most High have set the parameters. Hey, he called the sons of God up. He said, "Who will be a lying spirit in the mouth of Ahab's prophets, that he may go up and be destroyed?"
Right.
And the different ones was like, "Ooh, me, nigga, them was demons." It was like, "I'll go lie. I love lying."
When you think about it, as a deeper understanding, all the hosts of heavens are demons. The word demon means intelligence.
Intelligence.
You know,
There you go.
Gotta know the meanings of words.
right?
That's
But
important.
that was left hand spirit.
Left hand angel.
So I'll be a lion spirit, Lord. That's how you gonna take them down? I go down there, do this, do that. You know?
Yeah, there's a scripture that literally says, "And he sit among them evil angels."
There you go.
You know,
Right.
And Ecclesiastic is, what is that? Is it 34? Spirits of vengeance. Y'all know where it is.
Yeah. Spirits of vengeance.
Spirits of vengeance, man.
Right.
Okay. It said that they be ready to execute his will and appease the wrath of them that sent him.
Yeah,
It talks
right.
about the teeth of wild beasts. You know, it's the spirit of murder. All these things are in there, man.
So, hey, and when you read that account about that spirit being a lion mouth, in the mouth of a lion spirit in the mouth of his prophets, Ahab's prophets, what did the Lord say? He said, "Go forth and do so, and prevail also."
Yes, sir.
So meaning, yes, complete it,
You got to go
prevail.
ahead.
Because the Lord can tell a spirit, yeah, go down there, mess with this individual, right?
Right.
Plague this individual, right? But don't overtake him, because these spirits, they got the power to take you out.
What they say when you playing dominoes and you get a 5, they say nick him, don't cut him. Nick him, don't. He can just go give him a little nick, but don't cut. He said what? All that he have, I give into thy hands, but touch not his flesh. Concerning Job.
Yep.
Hey, he said you can unalive everybody around him. You know why? Hey,
Everything he got.
You gotta ask yourself. Why he didn't choose to get his wife.
Get his wife.
That Gardenian pact.
Oh man.
He knew she was gonna turn into a demon later, so he was like, "I'm gonna keep this one around."
Well, yeah, that was used.
She's
To
going.
tempt Job.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
able
yeah,
to tempt him with her. So
He said, "I'm gonna get in her ear real easy. We ain't gotta do nothing with her." But all these kids in service and shit,
Yeah, take him out.
Take them out.
And you
Gone.
notice too, Job was putting up sacrifices
yeah, because for his children. Yeah, for his children.
Because it said it may be that they have forsaken the Lord in their heart. So even with that, them being destroyed and him being sad about that, really that's the judgment of the Lord for real.
Yeah.
Because they could have been doing evil.
Yeah, they could have been going off.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, the scripture say whoever perished being innocent.
Exactly. Job, and that's in Job. Job 4:7. There you go. Job 4:7.
Just because Job was righteous, don't mean his righteousness could cover none of them people around him. They got taken out. He said you're gonna find one of a family, 2 in the sea.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, how many righteous men was in Nineveh? Was it Nineveh or was it I'm tripping, Sodom?
Sodom.
Yep.
Only one.
Only one.
And he went down. He went down in
and-
numbers.
and
For
he-
10? 50?
He kept on going down too. He was like, "What about 5, Lord? Just 5." He was like, "Man, just get your nephew. We're gonna get your nephew out of there. The rest of them niggas gotta go."
Yep.
Why you playing with me? You know ain't that? You know them niggas wicked. Why you playing with me?
Yeah, he
You
was
know ain't
only
number
worried about
moles.
his nephew,
You know ain't
man.
number Cheetos and moles down there.
Yeah, he was only worried about his nephew.
He
man.
really was.
Whole
Yeah.
bunch of
Yeah,
RuPaul's down
hey,
there.
when they was it the king of Egypt when they snatched Lot up and forefather Abraham got his servants together. They got the sword. They went to murking people.
Yeah, they did.
And they came back from with the spoil. They was not playing around. So you gonna give me back my nephew, dog?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, the nephew and some more people got snatched up. A few different people. I don't know if his wife got snatched up or did she. I know some women folk and some men folk got snatched up.
You weren't playing around.
Hey, Abraham didn't play no game. Then he still gave a tenth unto Yahweh Shai, who was Melchizedek at the time. A lot of times a doubt.
The 10th part, yeah.
You got something?
Yep. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 18 and verse 1. It says, "He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he." Now, we were just talking about that earlier.
Right.
The Lord, the highest, is who? The Heavenly Father, Yahweh. But Esau, Edom, as that Dagon complex, are saying that he is the highest.
Right.
But it says right here, the Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. For he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from profane.
Yep. There you go.
So just going into how the Lord is in control of everything. He's in control of the good. He's in control of the evil. Everything that happens is through the sanctioning of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Nothing happens without Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai stamping it.
That's it. We could even get a scripture on that. We get 2 scriptures.
Isaiah 45.
No, get the one not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing. Then also get the one that be not evil in the city. The Lord have not done it.
I'll get Amos 3. That's Amos 3. That I used to show.
I don't think it's in Matthew somewhere. 2 sparrows.
Amos 3. I got Amos 3.
Well,
You want to wait for that one? No.
right, because as we quoted, whomever called upon me have I ever forsaken, man. Whoever perished, being innocent. Okay. Yabashim Yahushai, believe it or not, he controls all life and all perishing.
Yep.
Like that.
Oh,
it's
also in
that's what
First
Psalm
Samuel
says.
too. So like, my bad, bro. Oh, it says also in First Samuel chapter 2, how the Lord killeth and maketh alive.
Right.
He bringeth up and bringeth down to the grave. He maketh rich and maketh poor.
That's right. What was you about to say? Song?
Oh yeah. In the book of Psalms it says what? Unto our power is a power of salvation.
To him belong the issues of death.
Right. So the Lord does both of it, man.
There you go.
And that's the duality of the chariot. They're gonna be dishing down judgment, issues of death, fire issuing forth from his feet.
You got a lot of people that think that the spiritual demon Satan is the orchestrator and the not only the doer but the orchestrator of these different tragedies. No, the Most High's doing it.
Yeah.
You got niggas on 85 South, DC Young Fly and Carlos Miller, or whoever it was, Chico. No,
It was probably Carlos.
it was the nigga with the hat, Carlos.
Carlos.
They up there smoking the blunt, talking about fuck the devil. Nigga, do you realize the devil's in order? What did he say? He said even he bring not railing accusations against him, but he say the Lord rebuked thee. You know which one that is?
Oh yeah, where they were disputing over Moses' body.
Yeah, you can't curse out the demons, man. I mean, you can tell them to get up off you and stuff, but really, how you gonna say F them? They doing their job. Most High sent that demon to mess with you. All you can just do is rebuke them and ask the Lord to get them up off you. Hey, you can't be mad at them for doing this job, nigga.
They in order, right?
They gonna be in complete order. They're more order than we are.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
You may not like him, but hey, he's doing the Lord's will for
Yeah.
for that particular moment.
And that's just how everything's set up, man. There are opposition in the spirit.
Yep.
That's why the scriptures say, resist the devil and he shall flee.
Flee from you.
You know? And yeah, you when it comes to those different spirits, you gotta be aggressive. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, when you put that energy behind, especially when you put the energy behind the Hebrew, man, I've seen some stuff, man. And you tell a demon to flee in the Hebrew, I've seen some instantaneous at times where niggas just dip. You just like, oh, that nigga left fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
shit.
They'll leave and they'll knock something over.
Yeah, bro.
Where you going?
I think demon was plaguing me, and I said, man, go mess with the 230 or something, man. Motherfucker went to the neighbor's house and started making them start bumping around and shit, randomly. Doom. I was like, damn. And I should have said something else. I should have told him that. Now he over there actually messing with somebody and doing making noises and shit. Motherfucker come back. You told me to go to a 230. It's funny.
Yeah.
Read that, brother.
It says Matthew chapter 10, verse 29. It says, are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing?
Right?
And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father.
Right. Are not sparrows sold for a farthing, and not one of them shall fall on the ground without your father. So a sparrow is a very small bird. And I can hold maybe 2 of them in the palm of my hand. Yep. They're sold in the market, probably for food or something, sacrifices, who knows, right? And they're sold for a farthing, which I believe is like 1/4 of a penny. It's a fraction of a penny in today's standards, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, but not one of them are going to perish without you. So how much more one of us? How much more a baby, human? You know what I'm saying? Or we're much worth more. I think it says that. Are you not worth many sparrows?
Ooh. Yeah.
I think it says that.
Are you talking about when he talks about take no thought for tomorrow?
That's in Matthew 6.
Matthew 6, yeah.
So, but I know there's probably one that
When he
says.
talks about like, oh ye of little faith.
Yep, I got it right here for you. It says, I'll just continue reading. It says, but the very hairs of your head are all numbered.
Right.
Fear ye not, therefore you are of more value than many sparrows.
Than many sparrows. Are ye not of more value than many sparrows? But not one of them shall perish without the express consent of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Nope. Hey, whatever happens to you, the Most High ordained it, man. That's proof right there. Okay? Because we perceive death as a terrible thing, right? The average person. Well, he just said that these things ain't gonna die unless I give the consent. A little bird. So take thought next time you see a bird. It may be cheesy, you know. They got this song, "His eye is on the sparrow,"
So
right?
I know he watches over
But I
me.
know he watches me. Cause when I go outside, bro, that's what I see. Sometimes I see 2, 3 of them. And I think to myself, maybe it's angels on them sparrows. You never know. Maybe that's the Lord showing you. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
You send 3. I'm like, it might be 3 angels right there watching over me, trying to see what I'm gonna do. I might have just came out of a situation. Then I go outside and see them sparrows. Or I might be about to do some bullshit, and then one of them hit on the fence post. I don't know what you gonna do, nigga. You know I'm gonna go. Hey, what did he say?
You ever see that meme where he said, "My name's Jeffrey. I just moved in the neighborhood." Did you see that one? Basically, Jake was being funny. There was a bird that was watching another dude's woman commit adultery. He was coming over to his house.
Oh, I did see that.
Right? He came up. He's like, "Yeah, my name's Jeffrey. Yeah, hey man, your girl's been coming home with some dude, yada yada yada."
I seen that.
Look, before you said that commercial, I was going to have one of you brothers get that scripture that says, "Shall not a bird tell it?"
Yeah, yeah, shall not a bird or them that have wings tell the matter.
I want that one. For sure.
Which that's going into the angels,
Right.
you know.
Right, because
Curse not the king.
right, because the Most High is watching our every move.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to back up what I was saying, and the brother. So the bird actually went and told the dude about his wife.
Yeah, he was
That's
sitting. He
funny.
said, "Hey man, you need to leave her alone, man." I seen that.
If you got it, go ahead, bring it up.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 20. It says, "Curse not the king, no, not in thy thought, and curse not the rich in thy bedchamber. For a bird of the air shall carry the voice, and that which have wings shall tell the matter."
Right. So hey, the Most High gonna get the noise of the account, man. Okay, he's gonna know what you did.
That's why it says not even in thought, right? The angels can hear your thoughts. Actually, the angels influence your thoughts.
Yep.
You know, on the right hand and the left hand.
Yeah.
They influence your thoughts. They hear your thoughts. So if you thinking some bullshit against the Most High, they gonna take that to the Most
Trying
High.
to slide something in there, you gotta be like, hell no.
Yep.
The fuck out of here with that bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. What you got me in here thinking, man? Get that shit on.
Yeah. That's why we was talking about that earlier with the Jake. Are you gonna pluck that? Are you gonna pluck that thought out? You're gonna pluck that wickedness out?
Come. Or you gonna
Or
let
you
it
gonna
fester?
let it fester? You're gonna take heed to it.
Okay, so rejoice will end it.
Amos 3. So this is Amos 3 in chapter 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be an evil in a city?"
Wait, are you second grade or first grade?
So like, they kind of had a little outburst. Read it again, brother.
Sure, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, he did. It's all good. Are you good?
Amos 3 and verse 6, it says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be an evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?"
So that's self-explanatory. Okay? We had the one Jake come up and we read on that scripture and he tried to come up with a different meaning than what it is. Okay? Things happen in the city, the Most High done it. He's the orchestrator of all things. You can't call him the Alpha Omega and call him omnipotent, the all-knowing.
Yeah, the omnipotent.
Yeah, omnipotent, omnipotent.
Yeah.
So he didn't know Satan was gonna rebel against him, huh?
Yeah. Come on, man. Look, here it is. You know, your grandmama got eyes in the back of her head. She could damn precisionally hit your ass with a chocolate. Goddamn, throw a goddamn slipper at your ass and pop you right between your eye cracks. You know, your damn middle of your eye forehead.
Yeah.
And then the Most High you can't slick a slickster, man. Okay? The Most High made your granny with the eyes in the back of her head. You think he don't know everything?
You go around, you go upstairs, you say something under your breath in your room, your mom, "What you say?" Say, "Damn, I should hear it."
Satan behind the bush. The Lord talking about, you know I can see you, right?
Nigga, you know that I can see
You're right. All right, we're going to end it there, man. And we're going to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Shem Kakadash.
the honor to the apostle elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessing, salutation to the hopefully elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Shalom.